Although links pointing to your site help the search engines find your site, and links within the site help the search engines find their way around your site to all the various pages, there's something else you can do to help the search engines index your site. You can provide an XML sitemap. Here's an example, Google's XML sitemap. The sitemap is not intended to be viewed by site visitors. It's purely intended for the search bots to find. It provides information about all the web pages on the site. There are a few different things you can do with sitemaps, and in fact there are sitemaps with different types of content. This sitemap's from CNN, for instance, and it's actually an index of other sitemap files. CNN is a very large site, of course, so it's broken its sitemaps down into separate units. So here is one of the sitemap files that actually provides information about particular web pages on the site. And here's a sitemap file that provides information about videos on the CNN website. So how do you create an XML sitemap? Well, the first thing you should do is check whether the web creation system you're using provides a built-in XML sitemap tool. Or perhaps there are plugins or extensions that can be added to your system. If you're using WordPress to create your site, you can use one of the several systems to automatically create the sitemap for you. And other content management systems such as Joomla and Drupal also have add-on software for building sitemaps. XML sitemaps are common these days and well known, so many systems do provide some kind of sitemap tool. However, if your system doesn't, you can still find various tools you can use. XML-sitemaps.com, for instance, provides a simple way to create a small sitemap for free, up to 500 pages. You just enter the URL of your homepage, and the system crawls your website, gathering information, then creates a sitemap that you can download. For larger sites, this company also sells software that can be installed on your web server and set up to automatically update your sitemap each day. There are lots of options though. Just search for the phrase sitemap generator and you'll find plenty of choices. So this XML sitemap is going to be placed into your website, usually in the root directory, the top level folder, though it doesn't have to be there. As can be seen in the case of the CNN sitemaps, CNN has chosen to place their sitemaps into a sitemap folder. It also doesn't have to be named sitemaps.xml, though it usually is. In CNN's case, it has several different sitemaps with different names. Next, you have to let the search engines know where your sitemap is stored. You'll do that two ways: by adding a reference to the robots.txt file, which we'll look at next. After that, we'll look at how to submit your sitemap to the search engines using the Webmaster Consoles. Both Bing and Google have Webmaster Consoles where you can do this. There's no need to worry about Yahoo, as Yahoo's getting results from Bing, so it doesn't have a Webmaster Console any longer. If your needs are more complicated than what I've covered in this lesson, you can learn more about sitemaps here. So at this point, you might want to spend a few minutes figuring this out, determining whether your development tool provides a way to create a sitemap or what your other options may be. Sitemaps are really quite important. Every site should have one.